guys, welcome back to Audio Addiction. We have a special guest with us, and he can say his name and what he does.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Angel Vivaldi, and oh God, what am I? What do I do? Play guitar. Yeah, I play guitar. We'll start there.
Awesome. All right, Angel. So my first question is, typically I have bands on, so this question goes a little bit differently, but how did you start out writing music? How did you just do what you do now, pretty much?
It was a freak accident, to be completely honest, man. Growing up, I was really into Nirvana, and Kurt Cobain was my hero, and I just kind of wanted to do, that really. And how I'm doing instrumental on a seven string, I have no idea when that happened. Actually, I can tell you. First starting out, there wasn't any YouTube back in the day. I'm showing my age here, but I know I don't look it, but I mean,
That's true. That's true.
it's full coverage, baby. I'm trying to cover my age. But no, it was. I started making these drills, because I was in a band back in high school, and I just wanted to be really good, playing, lead guitar, and I started these drills, and they just kind of morphed into songs, and the rest is history.
Do you find it more easier, since you did say you were in a band previously, do you find it easier to write alone when you do it yourself, or what made you shift from being band mentality to just do solo stuff?
I think it's a lot of. I feel like most people who are successful really have a tremendous amount of self-awareness, and they know their strengths and they know their weaknesses. Myself, I'm very strong in my vision. So yes, it's absolutely much easier for me to work in a solitary environment, work at my own pace, and write whenever I'm inspired. The biggest thing I realized early on is really no one's going to be as passionate about your music as much as you are. So with that being said, not having to rely on people to the extent of, hey, the song isn't finished yet, has always been very liberating for me, and I can kind of do whatever I want. I can write my Sea of Heartbreaks, and I can do my Martian Winters, and just do whatever inspires me. Whenever the mood strikes, I could just go on that emotion and just be very uninhibited.
Yeah, wherever the wind takes you, I got you. That's good. That's a good thing, because I always think, I've had a few solo artists on, and I always think yeah, it must be much easier to just sit down and just have no goal, or just have something where you just want to jam out. So I can get down with that totally.
Absolutely. And I think it's a matter of finding a happy medium with that too, in a sense of, you can't do everything yourself, and it does come at a cost, because then you have to worry about all the other things that you have to do by yourself, like financially investing and everything,
Yeah.
all that stuff. So it does come at a price, but it's well worth it.
Yeah, awesome. All right, Angel, my next question is, since you have played, across the United States, what are some favorite venues you like to play at?
Oh man, I can't remember venues offhand. It's getting to that point where we can't names. But my favorite places, my two favorite places, Texas and Florida.
Awesome.
My God, it's just crazy. It's like we're locked in that room together, and it's just the whole world just disappears, and everyone's just so into the show, and they know the songs. They try to hum the melodies. I can hear people trying to going. And it's crazy. It's incredible, So yeah, those are my two favorite stops, Florida and Texas. They always bring it home.
Awesome. All right, my next question, Angel, what are some of your musical influences?
Musical influences. There's a gray area with that word I found recently. I think for me, I don't like to use the word influence. I like to use the word inspiration in a sense. For myself, only because I really don't listen to music that's that's going to influence me to do X, Y, and Z. I think the last bands that were relatively influential for me were probably back in the late 2000s, early 2010s, around the Veil of Maya.
Yes, yes.
The first, Commons Man Collapse. I think that was the last wave rather, that really inspired me to do what eventually would become universal language. But ever since then, I feel like I found my sound. And it's a matter of just finding inspiration to just pick up the guitar and just to write a song. The biggest inspirations for me recently have been Taylor McFerrin, actually. Taylor McFerrin, he's the son of Bobby McFerrin, who's a very widely world famous jazz singer. If you never heard the song "Don't Worry," it's
Oh
his
yeah,
song,
yes, yes.
and he just has some brilliant music out. And oh my God, who else? Who else? Oh, there's so many. You know what? I've really a lot of acoustic guitar players too. Obviously, do some incredibly gorgeous, just compositions. You know, with the two-hand tapping stuff, which a lot of Away with Words Part Two is. But I don't know. It's always a question that everyone just says, I don't know. But it's just overwhelming. I feel like there's so much music out there that and artists are very in tune with it. You know, so. But yeah, those are the only ones that really come to mind.
Yeah, I totally get you. There is just a plethora of music, and if I know anything, this whole channel revolves around me listening to just tons of different genres. So
Right.
I could totally understand why it would just be like some people are just like, man, this is such a hard question. So
Right, right. I mean, if you're desperate for an answer, I can go on my Spotify playlist and be like, oh yeah, this guy and this guy.
there you go. All right, Angel. I don't know if you kind of answered this already, but what have been some bands that you've been jamming lately?
None, to be completely
None?
honest. I don't really listen to a lot of the music that I write or in that genre. Actually, you know what? No, there was this one artist I discovered recently, and I really want to give him a shout out. So you have to give me a moment to
Okay.
get his name because he's brilliant, and this kid's the future. His name is Dan James Griffin.
Dan
If any of
James
you guys are
Griffin.
watching or on Instagram, whatever, check out this kid. His name is Dan James Griffin. He's 20 years old. Takes tapping to a whole nother level, but it's just incredibly melodic. Writes very mature for his age, and yeah, that's the only one that comes to mind.
Awesome, awesome. I'll have to check it out because I've been really getting into that two-hand tapping. Shouts to Yvette from Covet or Covette. She's the best. But yeah, I've been getting into that like two-hand tapping sort of style, especially your music as well. Just that I can't do it. Like I'll like sit down with my guitar and I'll just try to do it. I'm just like, some people are gifted in that area, and I know that I'm not. So that's I can live with that.
No, no. Listen, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Really.
Okay.
I never thought in a million years I'd do it. So you can totally do
Maybe maybe in time, Angel. All right, next question is a fun one. Favorite food to eat?
Indian food. I love Indian food.
Ooh, ooh, that
Love
was
Indian food.
didn't even have to think about it. Just already
Really?
knew off the cuff. Just already on it. All right, we'll move it into the next one. Angel. If you could pick somebody to collaborate with, who would it be?
If I could pick someone to collaborate with, who would it be? I would say my favorite guitarist, Matthias Eklund, who is, you know what? There's an inspiration for you.
There you go. There you go.
There's an influence for you. This is a long time influence. There's definitely no secret there. Every interview, I always say his name. But a lot of you want to talk about two-hand tapping. He definitely takes it to another level as well. Incredibly melodic. And much like me, he's all over the map with the genres he touches. He has a band called Free Kitchen where he sings and plays, and it's just pretty much straight prog rock for the most part. Almost borderline like pop, almost.
Oh, really?
It's
Okay.
fantastic. It's so good. And then he has a solo project where it's
Just
wow,
no hold bar.
everywhere, everywhere. So that's definitely one guy I'm very anxious to eventually, hopefully, collaborate with one day.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'll have to check out that like kind of borderline pop thing because that sounds interesting.
It's so good. It's just good.
If you said it's good, it must be really freaking good. So I'm gonna have to check it out. Next,
Let me know what you think.
there you go.
Know.
I will absolutely. I'll shoot you like a Facebook message and be like, Angel, this sounds insane. This is awesome.
Like, Angel, this is the worst thing I've ever heard. Got all the inspiration out of me, and I hate you. And just go screw yourself.
It's like I never want to play guitar ever again. Thank you so much.
No, you're very welcome.
Next question, Angel. If you could pick another musical instrument that you would like to play, which instrument would it be?
One of two.
Okay.
Both I sort of dabble in, but the last one not really. Piano is one of them.
Yes.
I always, for all the records that I do, I usually do most of the keyboard work, if not all of it. So I feel like I get good and then it comes time to tour, to do music video, or to support the album cycle, and then I just put the piano away with the keyboard until the next album cycle comes along. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But the cool thing about it is I feel like I pick up right where I left off. So I feel like by the 17th album, I'll be
You'll just be shredding.
yeah, man. The second is vocals. I can hold a tune, but I think everyone has this thing with their voice. They just hate the sound of their voice.
Yeah.
Especially when you're listening back to it. I'm sure you listen to yourself in interviews and like, what the? I hate everything about this. So those are definitely the two that I would like to dabble in a little bit more.
I would have to agree with the voice thing. Like, I'll be listening back, I'm just like, man, you really just gotta tone it down on, like, when you're laughing and shit, because that thing just spikes the hell up, and then...
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the reason why is because when we hear it internally, it sounds okay, is because we're actually resonating through our bone, and it's obviously quite dense, so we get a lower frequency.
Yeah.
So internally, we're like, all right, this is great, I sound so excellent. And then when you hear it back, you're like, oh my god, like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah, I felt like I did like a Justin Bieber and just, just went super high on the voice, so I totally can subscribe to the voice thing. That is definitely truth. But next question, Angel, I don't know how big of a video game fan you are, but if you could be a video game character, who would it be?
Link, because he's gorgeous.
Ooh, that was there you go, done. The interview over. It's over.
Shield, the pointy ears. I'm sold. I'm so sold.
There you go.
No, Zelda was actually, and still is, just a crucial part of my life.
Crucial.
Growing up, Zelda, and then the most recent was Skyrim. Obviously, that really changed the game for me. And but yeah, definitely Link 100.
Ooh, right. I like that. Next question, Angel. What has been some memorable moments just in your musical experiences?
Memorable moments. Most recently, playing Crazy Train every single night for 30 days with Ozzy Osbourne's guitar player. Fucking crazy. Like, who gets to say that? Like,
that's true. That's true.
What do you?
I just can't. I don't even know what to say to you. Honestly, I'm just blown back by you just saying that to me. I'm like, wow, that's real cool. Now, what do I have? What do I have to say for my life? Just shit.
You
But
never know what tomorrow will bring.
That's true.
Was interesting. I got back from the run I did with Planning in Intervals after last year now at this point, and the day I got back is when I got the email from Gus, and he's like, I'm a big fan, and let's go on tour together. And I'm like, oh no, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Of course you're going to do that,
Yeah.
So, that was definitely one highlight, and and just getting this new album done. That's definitely it. It's been forever. So those two, hands down, definitely been my most recent accolades, I guess you can say.
There you go. I like that. Next question, Angel. In your opinion, who puts on a great live show and a favorite show that you've been to?
That is so hard because so many performances are just fucking boring. I'm sorry to say it. I'll call him like it is. Who? Well, Steve Vai, of course. He puts on a fantastic show. But I haven't seen him in a minute. Who puts on a fantastic show? Man, that's a sad revelation. I just can't really think of anyone who really puts on a fantastic show. Like, I've seen people go on stage and just play perfectly, but if I want to hear it perfect, I listen to the record.
That's true.
Crap, what a sad answer. Steve Vai. That's all I can think about. That's really all I can think about. I mean, if I see any band that's like Dream Theater, I just want to fall asleep. I really, I mean, if you go to see a show, I want to see people doing backflips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Mid arpeggio while tapping.
Yeah.
I want to see the whole shebang.
You just want to see them hang upside down and just like play it like this and just and fireworks coming out of there, pyrotechnics, all that stuff.
And out of their tits, out of their armpits, I want to see the whole nine, baby.
There you go. I got you. I subscribe to that. If you ever do that, Angel, you might be the best person I've seen live ever.
I will be sure to follow through on my next tour.
All right, Angel. Another fun question. If you could compile a dream tour, who'd be on it?
Oh, man. If I can compile a dream tour, Who would be on it? Well, we're actually. It's funny you mentioned this. 'Cause
Ooh,
there's a tour
ooh,
coming up where it's definitely one of those. Very excited about that.
ooh, hoo, hoo.
I could advise a dream tour, honestly. I would say Matthias Eklund, of course, because he actually is hysterical live and he's fantastic. But a dream tour, let me see. Evergrey would have to do that. They're one of my favorite progressive metal bands. Goodness, who else? Dream tour, dream tour, dream tour. Num 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 num. Drawing a blank. Drawing another blank.
Oh man,
Not cool.
Angel, this is
Man.
this hurts, man. Like I thought you were gonna be like. I mean, some of them you're just like on it, and then some you're like, you know what? I don't know, and I'm not feeling it.
Yep.
It's
You know
okay.
what? In my defense, you know what? I just honestly don't go to too many shows. Unless my buddies are like touring in the area, then of course you go out and support your buddies.
Of course.
I'm very grateful and fortunate to be friends with some of the most talented guitar players nowadays, and who also serve as inspiration to me to keep pushing what I'm doing as well. But yeah, so I guess we'll just have to wait for that tour announcement to happen, right?
Okay.
One little answer.
There we go. There we go. There may be a little hint for the future. But next question, Angel. Favorite TV show, favorite movie?
Oh, that's easy. Favorite all-time TV show, The Golden Girls, hands down. I mean, come on.
You're right.
I can give you every word of every sentence in the note and the key that it was said of every episode of every season. It's pathetic.
It's okay though. That's impressive. I'll give it to you. That's impressive.
I'm glad you find it as a pro instead of a con. Some close seconds though would definitely be The Sopranos.
Ooh, nice.
Seinfeld. I had to stop watching Game of Thrones, as brilliant as it was. It really broke my heart to do that. But I'm just way too sensitive to some of the shit that they're going into, man. It's getting dark. Ooh.
You're just like, it hurts my soul if I continue just watching it.
It really does. It really does. Funny fact, I actually had to go to therapy one time.
No, you didn't.
Hands to God, a scary movie actually traumatized me once. I'm not even kidding.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm very sensitive to anything like disturbing. I can't. I'm such a pussy. I hate it.
No, I am too. We're in the same boat. Yeah.
It's like I hate things jumping out at me. It's just like that's such a cheap thrill.
Thank you, thank you, Angel. I just needed that reassurance that I wasn't by myself in this rowboat alone. Now I got a proficient Angel Vivaldi in the same boat as me. Like I can't expect any more. There we go.
See, now tomorrow you're gonna be able to do like all the two-hand tapping stuff.
But anyway, Angel, favorite movie, man.
Favorite movie? First thing that comes to mind would be My Cousin Vinny.
Ooh.
I love that movie, dude.
Ooh,
it's such a classic, and my God, Marissa Tomei is just fucking gorgeous. Like she's perfect in that video in that bodysuit. Like Jesus. Yeah, so I would say My Cousin Vinny.
Nice. All right, Angel. Next question. This has been a stumper, so I'm curious how you'll answer this. But if you could only listen to one album for a month straight, what album would it be?
Probably Matthias Eklund's The Road Less Traveled.
Ooh, okay.
Which is that was the first record that kind of got me into him. I would say the second would probably have to be one that I purchased recently because I had it and then I lost it and I think I have it here. So I can give you like a solid. Oh my God. Pat Metheny's Orchestra.
Ooh, yes.
Changed my life, hands down. Just perfection from beginning to end. So definitely those would be my two.
There you go.
Or one or the other. Okay, I have to choose a Pat Metheny. Right?
You put me in a corner. I had to answer it. And lastly, Angel, tell them about things going on in your life, social media, all that sort of thing. Let them know what's going on.
Yeah, man. Well, obviously, right now I'm switching the tables and easing into this new album cycle called Synapse. Obviously, because we're in that transition phase and nothing's been announced yet, can't say too much. Obviously,
okay.
So bad timing. But we just recently, myself and Mesa Boogie, released a video of me doing a playthrough of the song 5, which has been incredibly well received. I'm so happy about it. Funny fact with that, we actually, I did something a little crazy to shoot that video. we shot it last year during that Intervals and Plenty's tour.
Yes.
And we had a show in Petaluma, which is where Mesa Boogie was located, and unfortunately one of the videographers got very sick, and he had swine flu, so yeah, he was very, very sick, so we had to reschedule because he was still coming out of that. And so then we drove, like, it was like 8 or 10 hours down to LA the next day, and as we're driving down, I'm like, man, I'm here. I'm a big environmentalist, so I was like, oh, I don't want to fly out here again. All this garbage. I was like, oh, what can I do? So I was like, I had a one-off date, a headlining date on that tour, and I was like, guys, if I cancel this date, can we shoot this 2 days later? And they're like, yes. So 8 hours back and forth, shot from like 9 to 6:30. We shot 2 videos, and then after that, I had to drive 12 or 13 hours all the way down to Arizona. Yes.
That's crazy.
Hop back on the tour, so it was really crazy. And then aside from that, myself and Positive Grid, we just released a little demo for one of their bias delay apps that they have coming out. And some other gear news coming up very soon. Again, I can't say, but oh my god,
he's just holding back on me. He's just there's like a floodgate behind me, but I need to keep it sealed for now. But don't you worry, it's coming.
Yes, we're gonna have to do an addendum to this. I'll wear the same thing.
There you go. I'll wear the same thing too.
Good. Everything will be here. I'm gonna shellac this whole room and I'm gonna freeze it.
There you go.
For that moment.
Just like saran wrap the whole thing, just so no one touches anything. And then when we come back, the only thing we'll be missing is that plant to your right. It'll just be completely gone for no reason.
Yeah.
And people will be like, why is that plant gone? And I'm just gonna be like, Angel told me, he's like, I wasn't feeling the plant.
No, what happened was I would spray this sealant in here and it would kill the plant, so I'd have to get rid of it. So.
There you go. You're and then just the environmentalist in you just was like, not feeling like killing it.
Absolutely not, but you know what? It'll be worth the sacrifice.
Well, I appreciate it. So definitely go check out Angel Vivaldi. If I probably haven't mentioned it enough, that Mesa Boogie video was just 100. If I could just put 100 emojis all over across this, it's just 100. And then I'll just cover it with fire emojis on top of that, because that's how it was. Just fun. Yeah, just but definitely go check out Angel Vivaldi if you have not. If you've been sleeping under a rock and you need to live life and enjoy life with some Angel Vivaldi. Definitely check the description where you can find all of his social media. I want to give a huge shout out to Yvette for hooking this up. She's a rad girl. Rad, super rad.
She's my angel, and it takes
there you
one
go.
to know it, so.
There you go. Well, I'll be your devil if you want. There you go. We gotta have the balance. But thank you to Angel for coming on. He is just an insane guitar player, and I'm very blessed and grateful to him for coming on.
Likewise, feelings completely mutual. Thank you for having me.
All right, guys, hit the subscribe button on here. Go subscribe to Angel. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this interview, and go check out all of his new stuff when this interview goes up, because I'm pretty sure the floodgates will be released by that point, hopefully. So definitely go check back with Angel, and we'll be talking with you soon, guys. Peace. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com, and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.